Welcome back to English in Real Life. Today's topic is something every learner struggles with: how to think in English. When you try to speak English, do you first think in Hindi, then translate, and then speak? And by that time, the conversation is already over? You're not alone. Every learner faces this. But the good news is, you can change it. You can train your mind to think directly in English. In this episode, we'll talk about why it's difficult to think in English, how your brain actually processes language, practical techniques to train your thoughts, and how to stay confident during this journey. By the end of this episode, you'll feel lighter, more confident, and ready to start thinking in English naturally. So take a deep breath, relax, and let's begin your transformation. 2. Personal connection. Let me tell you something real. When I started learning English, I used to freeze. Someone asked me a simple question: "What's your name?" And I stood there, translating "Mera naam Sajal hai" into English word by word. It was frustrating. I knew the words, but my brain refused to think fast. I would replay every mistake in my head and feel embarrassed. But one day I realized English is not about remembering words. It's about feeling the language. You don't learn to think in English. You live it slowly every single day. The moment I started talking to myself in English, small things like, "Where's my phone? I'm hungry. Let's go outside," my brain started responding automatically. I didn't even notice when translation stopped. So if you feel stuck, remember, you're not failing, you're just rewiring your brain. And that takes time, not talent. Part 1: Why we translate. Now let's understand why our mind translates everything. It's because language is built layer by layer. Your first layer is your mother tongue. It's your emotional comfort zone. So every new word first passes through that filter. Example: you hear apple. Your brain quickly goes, apple equals Seb. That's normal. But to think in English, you need to break this chain. You have to stop attaching your native language to every English word. Think like this. When a child learns his first language, he doesn't translate. He connects meaning directly with actions, pictures, and emotions. So your job now is to build those new connections in English. Instead of memorizing, feel the word. For example, when you say rain, don't think bodish. Imagine droplets on your skin. When you say peace, don't think shanti. Feel the calm in your chest. That's how your brain starts thinking in English, through senses, not through translation. Part 2: How to train your brain. Now that you understand the why, let's talk about the how. Here are practical steps to train your mind. 1. Start with objects around you. Every time you look at something, name it in English. This is a chair. That's my cup. The sky looks clear. Do this 10 times a day. It rewires your subconscious. 2. Talk to yourself in English. Self-talk is powerful. I'm getting late. Let me check my phone. These tiny sentences create natural thought patterns. 3. Describe your day. Before sleeping, tell yourself your day in English. I woke up at 7. I made coffee. I studied for 2 hours. You don't need perfect grammar, just flow. 4. Think visually, not verbally. When you imagine something, use pictures, not translations. English should connect to your imagination, not your dictionary. 5. Read and listen daily. English podcasts, YouTube stories, short articles, these feed your brain with natural sentence rhythm. The more input your mind gets, the easier thinking becomes. Motivational segment. Now listen carefully. Fluency doesn't mean perfection. It means freedom. Freedom from hesitation. Freedom from overthinking. Freedom from the fear of judgment. When you think in English, you don't just learn a language, you unlock a new version of yourself. A confident, expressive, and unstoppable version. Every word you speak carries energy. So stop doubting. Stop comparing. Everyone has their own pace. Your accent, your grammar, your flow, all will improve over time. But first, you need belief. Say this right now with me. I'm learning, I'm growing, and I will speak English confidently. 6. Mini practice. Let's practice together. Repeat after me and try to visualize while speaking. I'm walking in the park. The breeze is soft. I can smell the flowers. I see children laughing. I feel peaceful. Now again, try in your mind without speaking. Picture it in English. Next, I'm cooking. The smell is nice. I'm adding salt. I'm tasting the food. It's delicious. This small 5-minute exercise daily will shift your brain from translation to imagination mode. 7. Conclusion. So today we learned that thinking in English isn't about rules. It's about routine. Small daily actions create big change. Remember these 3 keys. 1. Speak to yourself daily. 2. Connect words with feelings, not meanings. 3. Enjoy the process. Don't rush. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep going. Because one day you'll realize you didn't translate anymore. You just spoke. And that's the day you'll smile and say, "Yes, I finally think in English." You are listening to English in Real Life, where we learn English, but through emotions. I'll see you in the next episode.